Hey everyone, welcome back to the little workshop. I hope everybody had a great Christmas holiday and is looking forward to picking some more locks. Today I've got this guy here in the vise. It is the Tough Guy, pinned by West Coast Picks. There's the bitting on the key, pretty nasty looking bitting. And this was sent to me by a good friend, Bobby Keys. So Bobby, thanks for sending me this lock, and West Coast Picks, thanks again for pinning it up and sending it out to the community. Let me see here, which pick do I want to use on this lock? Let's try this pretty one that I made out of some material that West Coast Picks gave me. So I'm going to start out looking at pin 1, nothing. Pin 2, little click off of 3. Little click and some counter rotation off of 4. Now 4 feels dead. Click off the back. That was pin 1. Pin 2. Pin 2. And I'm getting counter on pin 1 now. There we go. Oh, there we go. I think there's a couple of T-pins in here. I pushed up on there and just kind of turned on me. So there we go. There's the Tough Guy from West Coast Picks picked. So let's go ahead and see what's inside of it. You know, I was hoping it would take a little bit longer because I was going to talk to you guys a little bit about the giveaway that I've got coming up. And in the giveaway, well, kind of noticed that was missing a couple items in the giveaway. One of them was brought to my attention by a subscriber of mine. He said I was leaving out some tension wrenches, and he said he'd like to chip some in. I told him he didn't really need to chip any in because I've had a surplus of tension wrenches. So this Sparrow set right here is going in the giveaway. And there's another reason why I picked a West Coast Picks lock. He was very generous and decided to send some stuff for me to be given away in future giveaways. So I felt like go ahead and including one. But he sent me a bunch of stuff. And let's go ahead and show you what it was before we get to gutting that guy. He sent this little case right here, and it is full of good stuff. There we go. It's got a pinning tray on top. It's got a follower. It's got a hook for digging out pins. It's got shims. It's got a smaller size follower, tweezers, one of his special tension wrenches, material to make another special tension wrench with a pattern already marked on it. And, well, looks like we got a few picks here, too, that are ready to be made. So we got 2 pick blanks, and they've got his logo in them there. And you guys give me a second. There's one more pick down in here. We've got this is a real Peterson Bogota. So awesome there. Give me just a second. I'm going to have to wipe off some condensation off my camera lens here. Hey, that looks better. It's cold in the garage tonight, guys. Got my space heater running. It's currently 10 degrees here in Indiana. Well, depending on where you're at. Where I'm at, it's 10 degrees. But I'm sure plenty of other people have seen colder. But this is a pretty cool little piece of kit from Harley. and it has a pinning tray built into the lid, so you can't really beat that. That's really cool. So that's one of the things he gave. I'll be giving that away in a future giveaway. He gave me 2 of this size pinning tray, 3D printed. And I'll actually will be giving 1 of these away in my 500th video giveaway. So there's an update for you. So the add-ons to the giveaway are going to be these pry bars and a pinning tray. So you guys are definitely getting a absolute full kit out of that giveaway when it comes up on video 500. So we got another pinning tray, 3D printed. These are really nice. They're sturdy too. They're a lot harder and less flexible than I actually thought they would be. He put felt on the bottom so they won't scuff up any work surface or slide around too easily. So that's really cool. Then he made up a wooden pinning tray that he made on his little CNC machine, but that looks really nice. A nice big parts tray and plenty of slots for your pins. It looks like a really nice tray. They're not too deep. They're shallow enough you should be able to get in there just fine. And that will go in a future giveaway. He's got a pair of the smaller pinning trays, which I really like these smaller pinning trays. If you guys noticed, I don't really use big pinning trays. I like the small ones. And these 2 trays are fantastic. I love them. And they're perfect for 7-pin locks. And they're nice and compact. So a couple more to be given away in the future. And one that's not going to be given away because, well, he put my logo on it. He laser engraved the logo with his CNC machine, and it looks fantastic. It came out really nice. I love this. Looks like poplar. That's what I'm guessing. Looks like poplar. But I'm pretty psyched about that. So I did want to give you guys an update on that. He told me I didn't need to unbox any of it on video, but I probably should have because it was a bunch of good stuff. Oh, by the way, he did include some more of that stabilized maple burl that he sent me that I made this pick handle out of. So I'll be able to make some more of these, and that is awesome. And he sent a couple of dimple locks for me to try out. So we'll get these coming up here before too long. And probably wind up giving these away as well, just like normal. I mean, I don't let anything sit around the shop for too long. So, all that being said, let's go ahead and gut this guy. I know a lot of it between the pick and the gut, but I actually thought it was going to take me a little bit longer to pick it so I could talk about it while I was picking it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this guy out. Let's see if we can... There's our little spring. I'm definitely going to use a shim. They're kind of buried on one of my other pinning trays right now, somewhere. Or not. Well, I'll just have to get one of these shims out from here. Thanks again, Harley. I really appreciate it, man. I mean, I'm excited to see all that stuff. It just blows me away, the generosity of this community. So many people chipping in to add to other people's giveaways, and then it reciprocates and comes back to you. It just, it's kind of mind-blowing, because this is probably going to be one of the biggest giveaways I've ever seen. But you can definitely tell that everything in there had to be picked, guys. All well below the shear line. Number 2 is way down there, and a little bit of an overset trap on 4. Let's go ahead and dump these out. I've got a nice spool, then a serrated, then another nicely serrated, a nice spool, and a serrated or spool, whichever you call it. It's a little bit wider. There's no modifications done to the plug, so it's all smooth. And let's take a look. I've got a reduced diameter serrated with a copper spring. There's where one of those T-pins were. It was a pin and pin, guys. He makes some really good pin and pins. Alright, and as usual, I will zoom in on all these pins once I get them all out. Not doing the best job of staying in frame today, but I was pretty excited to show that stuff to you. I've got another pin and pin back here. There's the pin, and there's the collar. It's a spool, and I believe it was in there just like that. It kind of came apart on me. Okay, looking at the top, I don't see any modifications, or else I'd see threads in here. I don't see anything up top, so the lock itself is stock, but the pins is where all the magic is. So let's go ahead and take a good look at those. Okay, so I've got a nice homemade spool here with a reduced diameter serrated above it. It's got a copper spring, a single serration on 2, with a reduced diameter collar on this pin and pin T-pin here, and it's also serrated, so very, very nice pin. Great work there. Very nicely, evenly spaced serrated. A spool, kind of a short spool. Then a tall spooled key pin with a tapered top, with a standard. And I've got a, I would either call that a spool or a serrated. I'd go either way with that. Then I've got a spooled collar that fits inside of this this pin and pin, just like that. So pretty nice pin work here. Pretty happy to have picked it. Harley, thank you for making it up and sending it out to community, man. I really appreciate it. And thanks again for everything you've done to help me and my channel, and for everybody else that you've helped in the Locksport community, man. You've been invaluable to us. Bobby Keys, thank you very much for sending this lock to me. I appreciate it, along with everything that you've done for me. And everyone else, I hope you've had a fantastic Christmas holiday and that you're looking forward to a very happy new year. Peace, love, rock out. If you see a lock in the wild, don't pick it.